Hey guys, welcome back. And this Tuesday, it's a speedy Tuesday every Tuesday, and I thought I'd show you two watches that are very similar but yet so different. So today we have Omega Speedmaster Automatic versus the Speedmaster Professional on the leather band seen here, and of course the Professional is the moon watch, is the watch to have, but what about this Speedmaster Automatic? You see, they look pretty much the same, and I grabbed one and put them together to show you, to kind of see side by side. So, first thing you notice, the Speedmaster Automatic, or as commonly known, reduced, is really smaller. The second thing you see the inscription, flight qualified for manned missions, the first watch one on the moon. So you clearly they say which one is which, but the size and inscriptions, these two watches are different in another thing, and it's the movement. So of course one is automatic and the moon watch is manual wound. So you might be fooled by its appearance, but when you look at them side by side, you will see the differences. So, size aside, Speedmaster Professional measures 42 millimeters and reduced is around 38, 39 millimeters, depends who's measuring it. I measured it at 39, but people say it's 38 as well. So, uh, it's very variable. I wore the Speedmaster automatic, or I just call it reduce. I wore it, and it looks very nice on my wrist. Later on, I will show you the wrist shots, both of these watches. But um, the main thing for me is the movement, and the movement is quite different, and it's different dial layout as well. You can see subdials are quite far away from the center on the reduced, and on the moon watch you have very more centered, close to the center, and it also says automatic on the dial, and it has minutes and Arabic numerals at each hour marker, and those are just a slight differences, but the movement is really where it's at, because the movement of the Speedmaster Professional is of course the hand wound Lemania based chronograph. So you get either caliber 321, 861, 863, 1861, or 1863. That all depends on the age of the moon watch, and reduced has an automatic movement. It's based on ETA movements with the added chronograph module. So those are all good watches, but when you see them on the wrist, the video may fool you here, but you can see I the reduce is very variable and it has a nice bracelet. I have a full review on my channel of the reduced one, and don't be fooled. Watch is great, but there's nothing wrong with the Speedmaster reduced. If you prefer automatic movements, you have a small wrist, or you just have a tighter budget. But if you are looking for a moon watch, well, don't think you can settle with the reduced, because I was in the market for a moon watch, and just happened to be I found a great deal and bargain on a reduced, and it looked great for first week I wore it, but it made me want the moon watch even more, because when I look at it, I say to myself, oh, it's a moon watch, but it's not a moon watch. So so that's right. Also reduced is significantly cheaper than the moon watch, and the prices are around 1400 euros or dollars, or more and less with box on papers and whatnot. But also what I like is there are very nice, some very nice Speedmaster reduced variations, which are definitely worth looking into, and I like it that much. And the Moonwatch, of course, is at least 1,000 or more bucks than reduced, and that's pretty much impossible to find. They've gone up in value a lot, so you can count that 2,000 pretty much. But different is the main thing is that if you're a watch collector, you want the real deal, and Speedmaster Professional, or aka the Moonwatch, is the real deal. And I think that the basic model with the Hazellite crystal and the closed case back is the real deal, and there's a lots of limited special editions and varieties, but for the collector's purposes, the Speedmaster Moonwatch will be more appreciated, more valued watch, and it's at the end of the day, it's a better watch, has a great history, it saved lives, and you can look it all up. But it just happened to stumble upon the Speedy reduced, and it was such a great deal, I could not pass it up, and I wanted to try it out to see how it feels, how it wears. Maybe I can satisfy myself with reduce, so I don't have to buy a Moonwatch. I can allocate my money towards some other watches, but I have it for at least probably a month now, and definitely I will be looking to get a Moonwatch, the proper Omega Man on the Moon, or the Moonwatch with manual wound. I love manual wound, but don't get me wrong, reduce isn't a bad option. It's one of the best values for money for around $1,500, more or less. It depends how good deal you find, but it's one of the best values for money. It's a great automatic chronograph from luxury watchmaker, and you can never go wrong with it. But if you are able, I think it's better to go with the proper Moonwatch. So with that, I'm gonna finish it up, guys. So I just was lucky to have the opportunity to show you these two great watches side by side and talk a little about them. So I want you to hear from you in the comment section, and do tell me what do you think, which one is more for you, and do you own any of these two watches, and how are your experiences with them? So that's it. I'm EDC Gunner. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing, liking, and subscribing. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and check out the links in the description box.